Again, to catch folks up, very early on, soon after the polls closed in Indiana, like Brooks said, the current U.S. Senator Mike Braun will be the next governor of the Hoosier State. And I guess, Travis, obviously the concession speech coming early on. Travis, what do you got for us?
Well, Isaiah, there's a lot of people here who I'm not sure exactly know what the status is of the race. They have not turned the volume onto the TVs yet. They're still listening to music. It feels like things might be about to be happening here, that they might be conceding the race, but the communications director for McCormick came up here about 10 minutes ago and announced to all the media saying that they disagreed with the AP calling this race at 14% reporting. They said we're overperforming in the counties where we wanted to, and there's still people that are voting who were in line and they had to wait in a long line. So they felt very strongly that the race was still too early to call. But we do know over at Alex Dieterer's campaign party, they do feel strongly that Mike Braun has won. If we are going to toss to the sound right now, I did speak with one voter who said they are still holding out hope that this race is not over for McCormick yet.
She has a good background and good experience, and she's just a very good person, would be very good for our state.
So there are a lot of people here still hopeful. They have not made any announcements at the podium yet or anything like that, but probably in about 30 minutes we should see things start to change here. We're expecting the chairperson for the Indiana Democratic Party to speak as well. For now, live in downtown Indy with Chief Photojournalist Philip Merle, Travis Breeze, WHS 11 on your side.
Okay, Travis, thank you. Travis brings up a very good point, something that we should explain. He mentioned that the McCormick campaign was a bit frustrated that this race would be called for Braun so early, with the AP only reporting 14% of the votes being counted. Now, when we say AP, we are referring to the Associated Press. That is the structure by which we are using to call races. That's what's been done throughout decades. Right. It's a very reliable source, and that's we use the Associated Press, and we'll use ABC News. But that is a very interesting call that they made so early. Let's get you out the door to Alex Dieterer, who's on the other side of that campaign with the Braun campaign.
Who's the Republican, by the way?
Who is the Republican, by the way, of course.
Constantly be catching people up.
Keeping the red state red,
the
right?
Republican
we are swimming in politics and information, so we're spitting it out as we have it.
The Democrat obviously has.
Absolutely. So Alex Dieterer now with the Braun campaign. Alex, it's good to see you this evening. Give us the lay of the land, what's going on there, what you're seeing, what you're hearing.
Well, I'm sure you can hear it right here at the JW Marriott in Indianapolis. The ballroom is abuzz because, as you just mentioned, just after 7 p.m. tonight, AP did call the governor's race, declaring Mike Braun the next governor of Indiana. And everyone here is accepting that and just having a heyday with it. And there have been applause. There have been people taking the stage with acceptance speeches. And so everyone here is abuzz with the news. Now, I did speak with Indiana State Treasurer Daniel Elliott just as the call came in around 7 p.m. tonight, and he said that as a 20-year stronghold of Republican governors here in the Hoosier State, he wants to keep that going. Take a listen.
And we're going to continue. It's going to be much longer than 20 years. I think we're going to see, a very long time of Republican control in the State House, and part of that is because Republicans are pushing out a message that relates to Hoosiers. I grew up in southern Indiana, used to be a Democrat bastion. We didn't change people. The same people who were voting for Democrats are now voting for Republicans. Why? Because Republican values represent Hoosier values.
Now, an early call here in the Hoosier State for the next Indiana governor, but the party is just getting started right here at the Indiana GOP Watch Party. And we're told by Braun's communications director that he will be taking the stage in about 15 to 20 minutes now. So we will keep you updated with his acceptance speech once he takes that stage. But the room continues to be abuzz, and we are speaking to people who are just elated with the news. But we'll continue to bring new updates as they come in. Thanks, guys.
All right,
thank
Alex. Yeah, so we will check back in with Alex when there's an appropriate speech that's going to be given. We will see that happen in real time.